Hi guys, welcome to our Coconut Tree channel. Today I will talk about my reading experience. Maybe if you know me personally in my daily life, you will not expect that I am a nerd. Yeah, I am a nerd in a good way because I love to read novels or comics. And I start to like read novel when I was still in junior high school, and I like to when I liked to went to the school library and find that there are some comics and novels that I can lend, and I used to lend it every day until I can't find which one novel that I haven't read before. So I've read all of them. And when I was in senior high school, I was given some money that is enough to buy some books like novel and comics. So in my senior high school, I started to collect some novel and comics, and because of the lack of money, I used to search some PDF novel in internet and download it, and then so I can read it freely using gadget, of course. And I want to show you some of my novel collection. Okay guys, this is my novel and comic collection. You can see there are Terelius books, Terelie, because I like his book. His writing is really good. And it is Ilanatan, Orizuka. I have Lexisu, Windy Puspita, and many more. And the comics, mostly it is shoujo comics. And there is Black Butler, just like I show you in the previous video when I went to Gramedia. When I went to Gramedia with my friend, I try to find the latest comic of this one, because I've already read at the internet in English. I want to collect the novel of my favorite novelist. At least I have one of their book. This is the other one, Andrea Hirata, Sherlock Holmes. This is not mine actually. This is my brother's. And like I told you before, I like to read young adult book. So there are some young adult book. This one, young adult. Oh. Hey, and this one, young adult. stories young adult. I like to read Orizuka's novels, but I can't collect all of her books. So besides collecting novels and comics, I also collecting the PDF of the other novels so that I can have many stories to read. And when I entering university, I found the other way to read stories in Wattpad. So there are so many stories that are published in Wattpad, and the authors can publish their story in the publishers after gaining some popularity in Wattpad. And then when I was so bored with all of the story I've read in Wattpad, I found a story that is translated from Chinese novel, and that was really interesting because of the difference of our culture and our belief with the Chinese peoples. Besides that, Chinese novel have so many genres, and mostly the genres is fantasy. Because I like fantasy very much, so I like most of them. So I think there are some well, how to say, some benefits to read novels both in Indonesian and the foreign novels. In Indonesian, we can gain some new education. No education. I don't know how to say ilmu in Indonesia. Ilmu. How to say in English? I forget. Sorry. Because some of the theme in novel, it's not our major. For example, the novel told about the story of a reporter, journalist. So without we are, even though we are not a journalist or reporter, we can understand how they do their job. And for the foreign novel, we can learn the culture and the beliefs of the other country that is really different from our culture and beliefs, of course. And we can learn some new vocabulary, because when I read in Indonesian, the translator still hasn't published the latest chapter, but in the English translator there are so many chapters. So I went to the English translators website and read them in English. So it can uh, it can make me learn to read in English, and I can gain more vocabulary. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching my video, If you like my video, please give it a like, and if you want some content from us, please subscribe our channel. Bye bye.